What's up, guys? Al Beanster here. Beautiful, clear Sunday night, roughly 10:30 at night, 10:37 to be exact. Hope everyone had a great weekend before the 4th of July. Hopefully, people are gonna have some fun this week. Definitely clear. When I say clear, I mean clear. Not a cloud in the sky. If anyone is interested in classic hip hop and R&B from the 90s and the 2000s, this radio station I listen to, Hot 103, is going and throwing their throwback weekend from Sunday through Tuesday. Four continuous days of nothing but classic throwback music. And usually they do it Friday through Monday, but this time they're doing it Sunday through all of Sunday through Tuesday. Which is kind of unfortunate because usually they would have normally done it for 4 days. This time it's for 3, but it works out. Nevertheless, it works out. It depends because of the weekends when the holiday what day the holiday lands on. It lands in the middle of the week. It could be closer to the week, like Thursday and Friday and Saturday, or it could be Wednesday. I'm not sure, but so far it's just been Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays and Mondays. But for Christmas, it depends. They'll do it for New Year's, and then they'll do it for Christmas. Sometimes it'll be shorter than the normal 4 days, but it's good. If anyone wants to do that, check them out. It's a KHQT FM, Hot 103, 103.1. But enough of that. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. Had a great weekend. I know people go to work Monday morning, and unless you take off, which would even be better, but at least everyone should be off, or most people should be off on Tuesday. Yeah, this is a nice, calm night. Surprisingly, most of the time, it's still pretty busy at this time. But the only thing that's making noise is the construction down just across the street from me. But other than that, it's a nice, peaceful night. All I hear are the crickets, and of course, any type of background noise. You got the Trachycarpus right there. This one's doing pretty good, surprisingly, but the one up front I just noticed isn't looking that good. The middle spear, I don't know if it looks like it looks like it's drying out, but at the same time it looks still alive. Like half of it's green, the other half is kind of yellowish. I thought, for sure there's going to be a spear pull, but luckily nothing yet. And if it happens to die, I'm just going to have to dig it out and either replace it. It'd be like the 5th thing I've literally planted in that spot because nothing else has made it. I would plant a California fan palm, but I don't have a big enough California fan palm to plant up there, so I'm kind of stuck with a Trachycarpus. But Trackies usually do well, relatively well. I've never had to protect these whatsoever with any type of. I've covered them from the snow, but call me that's just kind of being extra paranoid, but extra safe. But they'll take the snow. They'll take everything you can throw at them. The year before, when they did get snow, and I did not do any type of protection, and they were potted, by the way, they still survived. They didn't look the greatest because the leaves were still kind of rough, but now that it's actually pushed a lot of new fronds, it'll look good. This one's getting ready to open here. Has another spear. I think this is how Tracky should look. Really green, really wide fronds, healthy fronds, and the one up front just never looked good from the beginning. So I might have to replace it. We'll see what happens with that. And a Tracky would work perfectly up front because it gets partial sun and partial shade, which these do like. So it gets morning sun, morning shade, a little bit of morning to afternoon sun, and then it gets the afternoon to evening, the late afternoon to evening sun, because we have the pine tree there, so it helps with the heat, because Trackies do not like full sun. Like Washingtonias, they can take sun all day long, hot bright sun all day long. These love it. You almost can't give these enough sun because they'll keep taking it every time. But on a different note, yeah, like I said, Trackies definitely like partial to morning sun, afternoon shade. Is what I've heard, and so far it's doing pretty good. None of the fronds are like super burnt or anything. They don't look ratty at all. Pure green, which is what I want to see. Blue Mexican fan palm, it will also take full sun, from what I heard. It'll do really well. And since I repotted it, it looks like it's getting ready to push out another one right there. See, but you know, with the blue Mexican fan palms, you can kind of see the fronds are twisty. They're more twisted than a Washingtonia like this, where they just come out flat. The fronds aren't really twisted in any type of way. Like the petiole isn't twisted, but Sables do good as well. I need to get another light for it or something just so it can shine. But Sables are pretty cold hardy as well. They're probably the next hardiest thing to a Tracky, which is definitely something that I recommend. And then we have a Canary Island date palm. This is cold hardy to about 30 degrees. Anything lower, you're really running the risk of some serious damage. So yeah, definitely don't go below 20 degrees or even 30 degrees for a Canary Island date palm. And then we have a Mediterranean, which is also pretty cold hardy, but probably down about 20 degrees as well. So I had my last Mediterranean die on me, so this is a replacement I got for $30 in El Paso. Yeah, I don't really do many night live streaming, but here we are live at night, roughly, like I said, about 10:40 in the nighttime. Well, let's see, what time is it? 10:45 Sunday night. Hope everyone had a great weekend and is looking forward to the 4th, and hope everyone just had a relaxed, enjoyable weekend, nice and clear right now. Not too busy with traffic, which is also good. But yeah, we'll take a look at the Tracky up front. I'm not sure how good you'll see it, but blue Mexican fan palms are roughly as cold hardy as Mexican fan palms. I always get told, how cold hardy is this one? So roughly, blue Mexican and regular Mexican fan palms, I thought they were exactly the same, as far as just the only difference being color. but they're not. The trunks are actually different. The fronds, the petioles might get some thorns, but they won't be as vigorous as a regular Washingtonia palm. This one has fibers, looks more like a tracky trunk. Definitely looks really nice at night. These lights have a weird look to them. Sometimes they shine like a different color in different positions. Some other positions they have like a yellowish look to them, but so that's kind of how you see the blue there, but it really looks more like this. And then we have, like I said, Mexican fan palms. They have a lot thicker trunk, a lot wider petiole bases, really sharp thorns. Date palms too, Canary Island date palms and regular date palms, they also do have thorns. These are the thorns right here. And Mediterraneans too, in case anyone wonders, they do also have thorns, but they come out on the side of the petiole, as you can see. They're not as thick or as beefy as a regular. I know that's what she said. Doesn't look like a Robusta or Folifera. And we'll go look at and here's the other Mexican fan palm. Probably can't see it, but it's right here, pushing out a third frond. I'm kicking it back with the Sunday night slow jams on Hot 103. Definitely, I think they usually start right around 8 o'clock, Sunday night slow jams. See, now this trackie up here looks really good with the spotlight that I got from Home Depot for $30, because I stopped wasting my money for plastic spotlights at Walmart, because they would never last. Within a matter of months, they would go dead. This one's made of glass and metal, and the nice thing is it has a cable I can adjust, so I can move this solar thing wherever the sun shines best. But as you can see, it does shine pretty good. It shines out through most of the night, probably into the morning too, but let's see if I can shine the light on it with another phone. As you can see here, it's not looking too good in there. It's real brown, kind of more of a yellowish, if you can see. I've tried pulling on the spear, and half of it's alive too. If you look at this, it's alive, but at the same time it's real yellow in there. So I'm not sure if it's gonna have a spear pull. I'm really tugging on it. There's no spear pull. I'm not trying to pull it too hard. Try pulling on the main one. It's really weird what it's doing, because like I said, these fronds, I had cut some of them off. That looked really bad, and I mean these are bigger and longer. Again, that's what she said, but they don't look as nice as the one in the back. I mean, look, they get burned real easily. I mean, they're more perky, but they're not as full. So I wonder if that's something to do with it surviving. But time will tell. If anyone knows what's going on with this palm, or has any idea of what might be wrong with it, let me know. Feel free to let me know in the comments. I greatly appreciate it, because it would be good to know if I need to yank it or not. But it's still alive, I guess. So we will see what it does. Gotta love those generators, right? And I was just looking at this seedling I planted a couple months ago, and it's already pushing out its fourth spear down there. Not sure if you can tell, but so far since I've planted it, it has pushed about a good, I would say, 2 spears. Well, about 2 to 3 depending, but so far so good. I'm hoping that can actually start sprouting into a nice little good-sized tree by the end of the year. So I hopefully shouldn't have to have much protection for it when the winter comes. Again, I know a lot of my live streams are kind of involving palms, but I have really nothing else to live stream about, so I figure might as well, right? Lock up my gate. There we go. Here is the other Mexican van palm. Definitely pushing out another frond right there, doing pretty good. It's slowly growing, but so far no luck in selling it, so I'm gonna wait till it gets bigger, and then I'm gonna maybe relist it. Hopefully we'll get more for something by then on it, but yeah, this is a nice, cool Sunday evening. Well, about room temperature. But anyway, I hope everyone has a great 4th of July and a great weekend. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And we will see you in the next one.